in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 on, 1 out. Chop left side. Barger. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
You say you believe it when you see it too. Hey, know you see it, tell me you believe it. Yeah, like Rick, Joe Watt, I don't talk. Hey, life of a boss, they don't check.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Yo, 1. Oh! Nice grab to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive. Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cowser on his way over. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
And now the first baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Bill, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Won't you let me know? Yeah.
Ground ball left side. Jackson tosses the first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
First baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Looking to get the tying run on base. That catches the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2-2 down. In there, sets him down on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts him on their heels. That clips the corner.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
The next to hit for the Orioles.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. If he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one chopped up the middle. And that's a base hit. Here comes Rushman around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the seventh. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
The Jays trying to keep this a 2-2 game here at the bottom of the seventh. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Got a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Cowser, the runner at third. Ward at first, one gone. Tap softly to the right side, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Lucas on the move. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Played the play. Safe. And they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff. Puts that ball on the money. They've got a chance to get that runner home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Rogers won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jimmy Garcia.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And another ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Sinker. Low outside.
The 2-2 on the way. Outside corner, got him looking. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Gimenez.
That one in triple digits. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
A huge strikeout right there to start the 6th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Little chopper rolls foul. The Orioles holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on a pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Leo Jimenez will hit next. Jimenez having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. He represents the go-ahead run.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over. He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing to do it for the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. Well, one-run game. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Bounce to the right side. Clement slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman,
Right side, hard hit. Okamoto takes it to the bag. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
There's a strike. Grounds one to short. Jimenez gets him easily, ends the inning. And the Orioles lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down a win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
There's a strike. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout in the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Time call. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they see the lid for. When you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. On the ground. Henderson throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. They're down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's second. Left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Charges away at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the third out. The Jays push across a run on this double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher,
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Four-seam fastball.
And that one fouled off. This to third. Barger slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to
center
roll over.
fielder, Colton Cowser.
And it's just foul. That was close. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jimmy Garcia is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now for the
number
Jays,
45,
Tommy Nance.
Tommy Nance.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder,
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one finds its way through. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. One left for the Orioles. Score remains tied at 3. Manager Kittredge takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that one handled out on the off-balance throw.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Swing and a miss. 4-1. Late with the swing there.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, dude. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And it's second. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-2.
Dude, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Miles Strong.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Strong.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Bunting for a hit. Jackson. Now the throw to first on the run. He got it. What a play. Blue Jays held in check. Still tied 3-3. Jackson Holiday now at the plate. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah. We see the game played today, though. Guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. The 1-1. There's a strike at the knees. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tommy Nance departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here, Ray Fisher.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with the lefty at the plate.
In the air, right field. Springer moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for it.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
Four-seam fastball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
2 on, 1 out. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a foul out of play. To the right side, and it goes just foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2 now. And just misses with that one. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Intentional pass coming, bases now loaded, but it does set up a force in every base. Loading up, Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Orioles leave it loaded. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Go-ahead run on base. Ernie Clements digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bunted, but that's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. And it's second. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And the runner holds. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That smash towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And he grounds one to the right side. Holiday fires over to first. And that will end the inning. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 3. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brendan Little.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
The free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Outside low, ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Sinker. Low inside.
Just missed.
Overhand curve.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that is out of play.
Sinker.
2-1 now. And that one clips the corner. Winning run at second, no out. Extra innings. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Overhand curve.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Winning run stands at second. That one ripped but foul.
Sinker.
The 0-2. Swing and he breaks his back. Gets it to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one of them.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Blaze Alexander, the winning run on base for him. That's in for a strike.
Inside.
2 down. Just missed.
Overhand curve. Inside.
Late swing, fouled off.
Overhand curve.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Sinker.
2 on, 2 outs.
There we
Check
go.
swing, now we look down to first. Go swing, just held it back there. Three balls, 2 strikes, the count. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. In comes the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off in the